Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Mr. Actor at 316 back on YouTube. Here to make another DVD review on one guy's request on YouTube. I made this video earlier this week and I tried to upload it, and for some reason the upload got corrupted or something like that. Video got corrupted and something like that, so it couldn't upload. So I'll have to do it again. Kind of silly, right? Alright, it's a DVD review on Wrestlemania 26, last year's Wrestlemania, so let's get to it. First of all, I like the boxing they done right here. Basically, it's a huge box compared to other DVDs. If you have this DVD along with other DVDs, you would understand why. You would know why. And you open up like this, and it's a weird box, and it comes with a little keychain, or no, not a keychain. It comes with a little necklace or pendant, whatever you want to call it. And you basically remove the DVD like this. So that's basically kind of like the casket for the DVD. And here's the original DVD. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Here's WrestleMania 26 logo. You got Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, John Cena, Batista, Bret Hart, and Mr. McMahon, Jericho and Edge. On the back, you got pictures as well. John Cena, FUing Batista, or the Attitude Adjustment. Bret Hart right there, Shawn Michaels, Triple H and Sheamus right there, and Jericho and Edge. Down there, you know, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, you got Ted DiBiase, Stu Hart, and many, many more. Mad Dog Vachon, Antonio Inoki, Wendy Richter, George is George, Bob Uecker, and many more. Yeah. So that's the Hall of Fame was pretty cool. Now let me open up the box set. You got Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels doing that Undertaker signature thing, where he does that. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry. And then you got Show Miz down there with the tag team titles. Rey Mysterio and CM Punk. Rey Mysterio had the weirdest mask ever. It had like a big ponytail right at the end of it. It was so ugly. Rey Mysterio comes up with these bizarre masks that he wears at WrestleMania. You got WrestleMania 25 as a Joker. That was really crazy. You got WrestleMania 26, 27 as well. WrestleMania 22 was normal, but the lenses he was wearing was pretty scary. His whole eyes were black. WrestleMania 21 were like half was like half a mask, half was open, like what he wears today. Anyway, so go back to WrestleMania 26. Here Triple H doing the knee to the face to Sheamus. Randy Orton did the double DDT on DiBiase and Rhodes. And you got Bret Hart doing the sharpshooter on Vince McMahon, which is ironic because if you guys know, the Montreal Screwjob that happened 14 years ago, and just 13 years later, Bret Hart would get his revenge by making Vince tap out at WrestleMania. Pretty cool. And then you got the Hart family outside the ring, including Bret's older brothers, his sisters, I believe, etc. and as you know, you remove the disc, you see different pictures, so I don't want to go to that. I just want to go to an event. Alright. Now, many people say this WrestleMania sucked, and I have to admit, it wasn't one of my favorites. Not even my top 15 favorites at all. But it's actually not a bad WrestleMania once you think of it. And I'll show you why. First match was a Money in the Bank ladder match between Kane, Christian, Kofi Kingston, MVP, Matt Hardy, Shelton Benjamin, Evan Bourne, Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, and Dolph Ziggler. A lot of people, ain't it? But thing about this match is that every man were talented. Every man in this match were underrated. And I was going for either Christian or Matt Hardy or Shelton Benjamin to win. Sadly, neither of them won. Who won? Jack Swagger won. I thought that was pretty lame, because to have a heavyweight like Jack Swagger win this type of ladder match was pretty sad. You need someone like a high flyer, or like a cruiserweight, or like a guy who has experience with the ladder match to win. Like the first two, Edge and Rob Van Dam, they were perfect Money in the Bank winners. Because first of all, Edge had the experience, and second of all, RVD is a high flyer. Then they start screwing it up. And WrestleMania 23, they kind of screwed up a bit. Mr. Kennedy winning it was okay. But then WrestleMania 24 and 25 was also good because CM Punk is kind of like that high flyer type. Then WrestleMania 26 they screwed it up. And then Money in the Bank pay-per-view screwed everything because Kane won the Money in the Bank along with The Miz. So it screwed up Money in the Bank really bad. Because Money in the Bank's literally for like underrated stars and talented stars and like high flyers and cruiserweights mostly. And I hope this year in the Money in the Bank they'll do something more. Anyway, this match itself was not bad. It was really good. Jack Swagger won, so no big deal. Anyways, Unified Tag Team Championship match between The Miz, John Morrison, and it was Big Show and The Miz versus John Morrison, R-Truth. I thought this match should have not been in WrestleMania at all, because this match was not like this type of match that would be in a WrestleMania match card. So I kind of thought that this was like a Monday Night Raw type of match, but it was a mediocre at best match. So Big Show and Miz win. So I didn't care less about that. So yeah. Next was Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. This was a good match. It was not the best match, but yeah, it was still mediocre at best. I thought that CM Punk and Rey Mysterio had a better match at Over the Limit than in WrestleMania. But in this one, Rey Mysterio won, so that was not bad. Next was a triple threat match between Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase. This was technically the end of the legacy because they broke up after that. Randy Orton won the match. This match was not bad itself. I wanted Ted DiBiase to win because, another underrated star. And I actually wanted to see one of these two guys to win. More Ted DiBiase. But Randy Orton winning it was cool too, because he was like the leader of the legacy. Triple H vs. Sheamus was a horrible match, probably the worst match of this whole match card. I totally disliked it. I was not a fan of this match whatsoever. I was a fan of both of them, but not a fan of their matches. And the rivalry was pretty suckish until Extreme Rules showed up, in which Sheamus injured Triple H. That was better. But this one completely sucked. I don't know. No, like barely any mediocre promos. Like seriously, they can't cut a good promo together. But yeah, Triple H won the match itself. It was not. I mean, I knew Triple H was gonna win, and the match was not that good. So, anyways, the no holds barred match between Bret Hart and Mr. McMahon was not a bad match when you think of it. And when it comes to technical wrestling, this match sucked. But when it comes to entertainment, this match was probably a great match because, I mean, like I said, it's kind of ironic because 14 years ago, or at that time, 13 years ago, Vince screwed Bret at Survivor Series, and we like to call that the Montreal Screwjob. And ever since then, Bret has never showed up at WWE, besides of the Hall of Fame. But this was Bret Hart's return, and he gets in match with Vince McMahon at WrestleMania, and he put the sharpshooter, the same move that Vince screwed Bret in, and makes Vince tap out. Very ironic. So, great ending. But and it was good to see the Hart family together again. So, yeah. Even though half of them are really dead. Yeah. May them all rest in peace. God bless them. Alright. Next was a Streak versus Career match. Probably the best match of this whole entire match card. Undertaker vs. Shawn Michaels. Tremendous match. They both had a great match at WrestleMania 25, and they had a great match at WrestleMania 26. I couldn't tell which one's better because both of them were tremendous. Undertaker won. I was shocked. I was actually expecting Shawn to win because his career was on the line, so I never knew that. So it's too bad for Shawn, but another great entertainer, another great athlete, just gone. But Undertaker winning it was pretty cool. So just raises the career of the Undertaker. So great match. And World Heavyweight Championship match between Edge and Jericho was not bad. It was actually really good. Jericho won. That was very shocking. I thought Edge was going to win. But Jericho won. And shockingly, just a couple of days after, Jack Swagger beats Chris Jericho for the world title. So that was pretty shocking. But this match itself was really good. Last one is Batista versus John Cena. I have to say, even though I hate both of those men, they actually put up a good match because both of them have history to it. John Cena getting his injured neck because of Batista, then Batista screwing and then John Cena eliminating Batista in the Royal Rumble, and then Batista beating John Cena in the after the Elimination Chamber match, and it just leads really good to this match. The lead into WrestleMania 26 was really good for John Cena and Batista. By far, I think the lead ups for these two were the best. So out of all these guys, uh, yeah. So that's basically it. WrestleMania 26 was basically a mediocre match. I mean, a mediocre WrestleMania. Like, not the best WrestleMania, but not the worst. I mean, I could think of worse WrestleManias off my head. WrestleMania 11, I did not like WrestleMania 11 whatsoever. WrestleMania 11 was pretty boring. So, yeah, I see. I mean, you have to be thankful sometimes for what they create. And I thought that WrestleMania 27 was a lot better than this one. Trust me. So that's basically it, guys. That's all for now, guys. And I'll be reviewing another DVD tomorrow. So see you guys next time. Peace.